Okay. Where has it gone? Do. No. Ah. Stupid thing. Sign me out. There we go. Are we live? Well, so fucking far. I mean, it'll be one hell of a fucking dump if this dumps. Where's our beginning hour? Here. That's not 50%. Hey, Peter. I can't see. Everything's gone a bit funny, but won't be a second now. Got the chat. Have you been? Hope you've been well. Hey Zoo, that's me. Hey. Great but working, oh man. Tell me about it. It's like craziness at the moment. Between work and the kids and everything. So we've got the open coming. 2 minutes. Let's see. I haven't told anyone in the Discord that I'm live, have I yet? What is it you do, Peter? What do you do for a living? Social. questions, everything you need. So today I thought we could kind of pick quite a few sort of similar questions coming up. So I thought might be quite a good day to cover any questions, cover anything that people might want to go through. Yeah, IT consultant. Ah, okay. More fun with Max Algo. I agree. I mean, it is like here we come into obviously like clearly coming under the zero line, bending down. You know, trend AI is bearish. It's all good. Just going to turn my desktop audio down. Whereabouts are you from, Peter? In what country are you in? Sorry if it's a bit personal. Just wondering. Sweden, very nice. It's one of the countries I would love to go and visit. Hey, Pickles. Yo. So I thought today we could kind of just cover a few bits. I've been spending some time looking at crypto and how we could kind of use the indicators for crypto, things like that, anything that we could kind of do. So we could kind of look at some crypto, look at that, kind of how potentially we could use it. I think kind of it's not so much day trading. It's more like more for buying and holding, right? I think that's what we're all kind of looking at with crypto, aren't we? We're not looking at it as in we're going to use futures and leverage. It's more about finding coins to buy and, you know, get a decent pump on. Looking at this last sort of couple of things I've been looking at, I thought I'd stick it on the chart, is having the algo on the 1 hour, 2 hour and 3 hour. Before I've taken a trade, a lot of the time I've just switched between the three just to check, you know, was there anything different on the higher time frames? Were we showing anything that might counter what the 1 hour was saying, etc. So I thought it'd be good to showcase that kind of actually on the chart rather than just around. Spot swing trade, yeah. Yeah. So just connect that on. So I was having a look at, so using like the daily chart, right? Oh, hang on. Using the daily chart with point. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna keep doing this. With 1 week time frame. Don't stop it. And 0.6 on the strong threshold. Oh my god. Might have to go down. It might have to run for a second, guys. It's going to keep doing this, kicking me off. Being a fucker. Won't be a second. I'll leave my screen like that. Hang on. Right, I had the computer on downstairs. See if we can do that again. Okay. So, set to 1 week. Everything's the same other than weak threshold to 3, strong threshold to 0.6. And then you're basically waiting for it to go very strong, like here, and then taking that as an entry point, right? Here, because even like these are still like 23%. These aren't great. This one's not as bad, but here, the run up. Here, the run up. Obviously here. Here, but obviously you can see that the dynamic TP is above the 0 line as well, which is helpful. Like we come green here, go above. We're above here. Hang on. So I think, the crypto, can we have a look at XRP? Really done. XRP 12%. No. Haven't got enough history. Hey Mark. So I'm looking at kind of like the transitions to hold. Obviously the I keep saying obviously the dynamic TP coming above the 0 line is a big one, obviously, for like Bitcoin. You can see here, right? We came over, stayed under, we come above, and then obviously that was the start of this run, and we've just come back above again. So this is a great indicator as well for, and obviously we've gone strong as well on the trend, which is great. But that's been a good indicator for Bitcoin. Gone strong here, had a nice run. Gone strong here, had a nice run for what is a bearish period. Gone strong here. I don't know, alright run. Obviously this is as we're coming back above the 0 line. So yeah, I'm going to Dodge, yeah, sure, Doge. Some Binance. I was measuring out Doge, I think last night. Yes. So you can see there, right? %174%. Obviously that's if you catch the top, but just what the potential was. 40%. $169, and then we ran out not enough data previous to give it on. Oh, it's loading. Oh, Go on. So yeah, obviously, great catch. Great catch. Great catch. Right. This one was a little slower, but obviously it didn't change as we came up. You got that nice pump, and then obviously here. But I just changed the strength to 60, just so it was a little earlier, you know, in giving you that signal rather than 70%. So it's just, see if we change it to 70, right? Just, it doesn't move there much. Did it move at all? No. But on some of the others, it just gave you that little bit. Not too much sooner, but just that enough. So I like the, I like this. I like it. And obviously going on the very strong trend is a great one, because you can see here, obviously, like, we transition, we go into a strong trend, but we don't ever get to a very strong trend. It just keeps you out of that corrective drop, right? And then obviously you get it here. So I think that might be a nice one. I've never looked at anything. So any got any ideas for like a fair, not dead new coin, but anything that's recent? Can't see. Let's have a look. Obviously these will be all the kind of main ones, right? Shiba hasn't gone yet. Yeah, it's been alright on Shiba as well, and that hasn't gone yet. So it'll load that data. And then obviously you can use the algo as well. But if it switches bearish, that might be an early indicator, kind of like you're getting in the top. Yeah, this would be interesting to see whether this goes strong. What I'll do is as well, if it does work out, I'll add the alerts on, you know, for when you get a very strong trend. Let's have a look. There it is on that one. It's a little later. That's a good one. Yeah. See, the dynamic TP's not been too bad. This has got, if you think about kind of like how high it went last time, right? And you think that we're only here. So even the second peak, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room. We've taken, obviously, new highs, so we might expect a little bit of messing around, but potential is very good. That's not what I was looking at. I've typed it wrong. Let's have a look at the daily. Strong bullish, sequence 9. Weekly is not going to have much data. 3 times that we've been on a strong bullish, sequence 2. You can time it. It doesn't matter what the basically the algo. If you look at the daily and you get a lot of data, even like the 4 hour, you can expect the weekly to act the same way. So you can look at the probabilities for what sequence you're in, like sequence 2, 3, strong bullish, and virtually take those probabilities on the daily if you've got enough, or the 4 hour, right? So if you've got like 1,000 record, 1,000 times that it happened, or 800 or 500, and you can translate that to the higher time frame, because it's pretty fractal the way the algo works. Is you'll see it as you go through kind of multiple time frames that the probabilities stay pretty much the same when the same sequence happens, which is obviously very positive because it shows that it works. Let's have a look at NQ. Oh. Continue to drive down. Who's been I mean, obviously, like, everything's today, I mean, look, right? It's not a single buy. Not a single buy. We've been red the entire time. Here's the open. I was short the open here. I think I was. And then it was late, obviously, for me being in the UK, and I went break even, I think, when we got here, and I just got tapped out there before we dropped. It's very annoying. Anyway. So is there anything that people want to cover? Any settings? Any explanations of anything? Obviously, I know in the Discord we're getting plenty of questions. People wanting a little bit of help. So, has anyone seen that? I'll put it in the announcement. Tell you what I'll do, I'll stick it in the other Discord too, just in case anyone needs any help. Oh. So one of the things that we do, we've took the previous day low, right, but we haven't come back to the open. So I'm interested to see whether we do actually have a return. It's come a hell of a long way. So we'll have a look at that now as well, right? What are we trading, guys? Pickles, what are we on? You trading, what's the pairs? Any Euro USDs? Gold? Been keeping copper on. That was a lovely transition for copper, right? Where obviously we were monitoring that run down. Is that here? Had that run down? Can't remember when it was. Where did we have that run down on? Was it this one? Anyway, and obviously we've transitioned bullish. and then had a nice run again. We've come under the 0 line. Let's see. Wow, it's been bearish, isn't it? Woo. Obviously, we are taking liquidity above. So, obviously, here's the next liquidity line. So, right now, we don't expect that to go. Haven't had anything to confirm yet that we're bearish on the liquidity. On GU. Do you know what, Pickles? These are great. So you see where you get this flip in candle market structure, right? So here's the open. So obviously straight away we're taking the high of the previous hour, right? We wick the low. We then take the high straight away. So we're bullish. Bullish. I'll have to look at ES in a minute. Bullish. We fail to take the high. Look at that volume. It's fucking awful. Take the low. Right, so when we take that low, that sell's looking more better, right, the first time. We then take the low and immediately take the high. Come on. And then we take the low. We take the high and the low. And then run the high. And then here, this is the trade that I like. See, we're coming up over the 0 line. Very strong. We take the low. Sorry, we come and take the high. And come here. I like this long. I like that. Take the high as well. And we flip. Take the low here. Right, so we're now bearish. Come back down to that 0 line. And then obviously it's New York Open, so it's just that big drop. But sorry, the news. But yeah. I like the candle. Nope. So like even here, right? You can see the volume's very low, I know. We take the low and we take the high here. So this is bullish. Now we're transitioning bullish, coming above, but volume is so dead. We take the low of the hour, fail to take the high, take the low again here, and get a sell signal. We then go under here. So like this now is looking like a really good trade, right? So we've gone bearish, we've started to transition. I wonder if I replay it through this, the transition's a bit cleaner. You have to go a bit faster than that. There we go, we're going under. Weak. So now We've transitioned, we're bearish. Oh, for God's sake. I'm looking at the algo, I'm on the wrong fucking thing. What is it now? 6B. Ah, okay. Let's do that again. Let's see the algo. Okay, we fail. We're bullish. We flip, we take the low, we get a sell signal. Boom, we're in a sequence of 1, corrective. And into a strong bearish here. Yeah. And then you can go 8 minutes. So when that candle takes that low here, straight away, you're in sequence, you're in obviously like sequence segment 1 is up till 9 minutes here. So when you take that low, you've got a 68% probability that this is your high at that point. Right, trend AI's red underneath, sequence 1, like it's very, very high probability, you know, that this is your high. And even from a stop placement, even if you used, you know, even extreme, the previous high, your market structure is bearish. But like, I potentially wouldn't be waiting for a signal. Like that's one of the ways I get in my trades early is I don't want to see a low in segment 1. And obviously you can see that on 6B, you know, 68 was a high, bullish highs, bearish highs, sorry, 64%, got that wrong, my apologies, is very, very significant. That is a great, great stat. And then obviously we increase, so I keep saying obviously, it's driving me mental. It's what's driving you mental. So we increase it to 10 segments. Let's just hide the top table. You can see we're already at 69%. So right here, we're at 69%. And then obviously saying it again. Someone punch me. Potentially you've got like a 50-50. I don't know. Can't even remember whether it would tag it or not. Obviously you could take the trade at that point, but or you could try and capture pullback, and then obviously like a continuation down into here. So if we look at that level, right? You can see there's a 66% probability of tapping that level. Now that's not on a very strong bearish sequence, so it's more likely we're going to get that bottom level. So the 25% that hit this bottom level are usually these trades. But obviously, like, you've got a TP. I've done it again. You've got a TP potential there. I don't even know whether it comes up and tags it in. Can't remember. No. Oh, it's close. But you probably would have had a 50-50 at that point, right? So, yeah. So you could have got your 50-50. 50-50. Your 1-to-1, right? I'm never going to get it on that level. Just put it there. Come on. Oh. There's your 1-to-1, right? So you could have done your 1-to-1 and play that a bit slowly. So you got still at your sequence 1. Everything's bearish. Everything's good. Nothing's saying not to take the trade. You now have a 75% probability this is your high, right? And still 78%, and you've still got an 84% probability that there's more lows to go. I mean, it's like cracking trade. Bang. Done. And it's from seeing that candle structure shift, and then it gives you the alignment here. So like similar here, right? We take the low. Well, apart from news, I'll exclude that, but take the high here. You're already bullish. You've come back above. Why is there a smiley face on mine? Let's play this through, right? Because I think you get a similar thing. So you're in a sequence 1 now, so we go into a sequence 2. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not as great in the fact that it's 60%, but let's play it on, because there was your sequence 1, right? So in the first 10 minutes, we know we really want to kind of like 6B or G gives us that that lovely buy opportunity. So we are our low, and we are 8 minutes. So this is the last. So this is our current high, right? We've matched it. So if we take that high there, the high is now in segment 2. So we know immediately 64%? 64% probability. Bish bash bosh. Do you know what? I'll go up time frames, just see how bullish low 70%. Sorry, it's even higher. But let's go up time frames just to collect more data. There you go. 260 times, so 378 bullish candles, 68% the low in that first segment. I mean, that, like, I might start trading this. This is crazy good. So it's really high probability, and then you've come up above. It's just a great, good potential trade, right? You're expecting this high to go because we've taken the previous high. So you've also got a target. Obviously, it goes straight away. The only issue with this one is there's hardly any pullback, right? Yeah, and obviously because of the run. But you can obviously, when you like, you know, this first segment is giving you such high probability. If you're going bullish, that's where the low is going to be. It's, you know, it's even not being afraid to kind of try and take your confluences around this. Here's your pull. Here's your, you know, your manipulation zone, right? So where, when we're bullish, do price averagely pull back into? There you go. There's your dotted line. So I think kind of when you're getting setups that are kind of really high probability, you know, it doesn't just, you can play the statistics, and it's very much that first segment, right? You can just add that on, like big opportunity for a buy zone. If we're bullish, big opportunity for a buy zone, right? So it's bearish high. Bearish high in segment 2. Segment 2. Should really maybe not use 6B, right? It's not as clean, not as clear, but that's segment 2. That's segment 1. But obviously we don't. We don't want to be trading everything. We want to be trading in like these setups. What we're coming above here. Like get into this new hour. There's segment 1. There's our low. Beautiful pump. Love that. So we got a bearish trend, right? Taken the low. Here's our current high. 4 minutes in. Two hour is corrective bullish. Just started. 3 hour is corrective bullish. Sequence 2, same thing again. So they're giving you the same direction, right now. So you've not got anything against what this is predicting. This is saying right now this is our high. It's got no wick on it though, so maybe we'll have a little tap up into here. But let's see. We've come quite a far way down. Oh, have I just messed that up? We've come quite a far way down, but we have just transitioned back bearish. Back bearish. We're 6 minutes in, so we've got 3 minutes, and then we're at the manipulation zone for a bullish hour, right? Let's look at NQ. Coming down nicely. The only thing I'd say is New York was very, I don't know, not typical. I mean, even PPI was like, what's that about? Very odd. We are very bearish on all 3 time frames on NQ. I don't see NQ coming back right now. I think let's have a look at the daily. Let's just put that on the daily. I mean, it's corrective bullish. It's nothing crazy. We if we bring up previous day return to open, right? So here's our open. There's the previous day low. So we took it immediately in segment 1. So if we go up to the 30-minute and collect some more data, you get like 96% of the time we return to the open. 91% of the time, so 391 low. We took the low. 87% probability. So when we took the low, you can see of 303 times. 102 we took in the first segment, returned. 14 didn't. I think this is going to be one of the 14, right? I think it's going to be 15 now. And obviously, saying it again, we have nothing to say we're going long. There is nothing. Anyone who's trying to catch the bottom and reverse it now, like, no. What have you got? You've got nothing. So we've just had our 9th minute. Let's just have a look. So 8. Oh, we're on our 9th minute. It's interesting. Maybe we'll get a bit of upside. Okay. So right now we have segment 1 low, segment 1 high. So there's our first segment over, right? And we're bearish. Let's just go up to 2 minutes. Just collect a little bit more data. 63, 68, right? So high probability that our high and low is still in. There's still 15% and 10%. We're still, the next segment is still important, but we are very likely on 6B that we have our high and our low of the hour. We have changed. I stop myself. We have changed bullish. See how we've weakened the trend. But we've got a strong bearish hour. We're expecting to close bearish on the algo for 6B. Let's see whether now this low goes. We've just taken the low here as well. Gold's moving up nicely. Got a really strong trend on gold. It's very... we're bearish, that's why. So I was going to say, it's very corrective, the way that we've come up, but we're higher time frame bearish. So, but we haven't transitioned, so we're still, you know, bobbing along nicely bullish. CL had a nice clean start to the day. I mean, look at this. It's pretty beautiful, right? Pretty beautiful. Then we got some messiness. Came above. Had a great... we took the high. Here. Bang. Switch bullish. Above the 0 line. There's our low. Easy 50. Bang. Off it goes. See you later. This is still looking very corrective, but we have gone bullish. But this is looking corrective. Let's see. But we're still holding on. So if anyone hasn't seen, obviously for the stocks, you are in regular trading hours. When you're in regular trading hours, the hourly candle opens at past. So the data automatically switches to do past. And then all you do is you just change your hour to be the half minute, the past. And then boom, there's your hour lines, right? Then you use the sell signals to give you a good indication, because there's the 10 minutes, there's the first 20 minutes, and then bam, it's giving you that early indication, like the normal signals of what you're going to be. So Tesla has corrective bearish, so obviously more likely to be bullish. Taking the high of the previous hour and taking the low and then taking the high again. I want to keep my eye on 6B. So if we take this low now, that's given us even more probability that, and as we do have equaled. Oh, is there? That yeah, we can expect that. Obviously, this is our high, right? sure if we'd get that. Yeah, I'd do it. We didn't take the low. I'd like to have gone through the low to confirm the high. But no. Thank you, still motoring. No sign of letting up. Let's see. ES is transitioned as well. Bearish. Came under the zero line here, right? Started that transition. Started to go strong. Needs to finish the hour to confirm though, but so we'll see. And again, same thing on ES. ES is taking the low. Here. So again in segment 1. 92%. %. So ES 90% probability that we'll return into the open. We've come such a long way. I just it's not happening, right? Even though it's such a high probability, it's days like today where that ain't happening. That is not happening. A sell signal, not yet. Hold. Hold. There you go, it's confirmed now. Coming up to that zero line. I like short here, potentially. I mean, this is just... How far is it going to go, right? Let's look at the daily prediction. Let's see what the daily's given us on levels. Okay, so here, here's our daily. Here's our high probability distribution. And there's our next level. And we are nearly there. I mean, I'll go up time frames so we can see some more data on it. Hang on. There you go. I mean, even the day, we're on the 1 hour, right? Look at that 1 hour. Gonna cross that zero line. It could just be a huge, huge bearish. I mean, it could be one of the biggest daily candles we've had in a long, like this. I mean, that's how fast it came through here. We could just keep going. Where's the daily? Yeah, we're above. Right? Whew. That is one hell of a day. I can't believe my short got stopped out on B. Still not taking that low. Still not taking that low. Change music. On to have a look at later. See if we 6B can get this trade out of the way. We're only 21 minutes in. Let's confirm that, please. Take that low. There we go. Probability of the high is 79%. You see how we used, you know, data, where our high is likely to be. We just got it in that last minute. Waited. And then, there you go. 1 hour done. See how it's been such a strong level. Yeah. Just going. It is just going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever you do, don't long. Not yet, anyway. Wait for it any time. If you're ever thinking about going long, wait until, I mean... We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sell signals. Look at that. That's just crazy. That transition. Oh. Oh. There's nothing really going to be exciting today. It looks like we're just going to go down, I think. Let's have a look at this. Don't like that. Where's my hourly line showing? Oh, I know where. They are, they're just small on Bitcoin. Nice tap on the target. Euro USD. Obviously, we've come all the way down now. We haven't been able to go into a strong trend, even though we've transitioned, right? We've transitioned. Well, need this hour to finish to complete the transition, but that'll be one to look at the beginning of the hour. See how we take the next hour. Starting to go bearish on gold. See. Two minutes left for a new hour on Tesla. Copper. Haven't taken the high or anything. CL. Ooh. There's that breakout, remember? We were coming up. I like my channels. Cross, we go under. Corrective bullish. We've got a very high probability of going the other way. 2 hour is strong bearish and it's only just started. 3 hour. Ooh, 3 hours bullish. Sequence 1. Why is that? That is interesting. I wonder. My apologies. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. Let me just check. Second hour of 3 hour. first hour or two. Obviously, it's the first 1 hour. We're bearish. We're coming under. Looks like the 3 hour might not survive. I'd stick with I like the fact that 2 hour and the 1 hour confirming. Plus we're going under. Plus the hourly sell signal. The thing with CL is when it drops, when it shorts, it's very difficult to catch. A 50% because normally when it goes like here, if we're going to get a drop, it's like this. Boom. Like you just get in on the sell signal with CL and ride it. Right? When we go under volume, where is it? Like here. For news though. Boom. Don't get much of those retracements. Boom. Boom. So CL, I don't normally play the retracement game. I'll normally get in on the sell signal. Still bearish. Right? Look at that. That is a long way. Right. Good one. I believe no one's come in to ask any questions. I wonder what would be better doing on live on the Discord. People prefer if it was in the Discord? No worries, bud. Obviously, I'm here to help. So, is there ever any questions? So we're 33 minutes in, right? 6B gave us that 1-to-1 early on, right? We've put in a low in segment 3. So we're bearish. 6% of the time our low comes, so you know this could absolutely be another 1-to-1 trade. Our high now, right, goes up to 87%. Hey buddy, hope you've had a good week. The best. I'm pleased, man. I'm really pleased for you. Nice. Yes, sir. Well, I'd say NQ is just like going and going and going, right? Still going. Higher time frames. Every one, look, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Bearish. And our 3 hour, right, started here. So this is only the second hour of the 3 hour. And our 3 hour is in a sequence 1. Yep. Exactly. Just wait. Wait for things like this when it comes. And then they're the price action you want to trade anyway, right? Hey, you don't want to trade any of this. Wait. Then, yes, please. Thank you very much. That's why 6B, like we're in a sequence 2, right? 75% probability. There you go. And there's another 1R, right? So in what has been 20 minutes, 2 trades. We came here. Nine-minute. That gave us a 63% probability that if we're bearish, this was our high. So when we got down here and we came to that level, when it equalized it, we were like, okay. Let's do the 1-to-1. Bang, trade was in, yeah? Got tagged in. Trade hit. Then we came back up here. And there's still an 85% probability, sorry, 87% probability we're going to get more lows. And an 87% probability this is our high. We're below the 0 line. We're a strong bearish. We're in a sequence 2. Take the trade. Yeah. I keep going through the time. I kept on going through the time frames like, you know, like we just check the 2 hour, just check the 3 hour. You know, is there enough time for the trade to play out in this hour? Is it matching? I'm not all of a sudden going to be, you know, like at the end of a 3 hour, which is corrective against the direction of my 1 hour. So I've just been checking the 2 and 3 just to make sure. You know, and obviously like today when it loaded up and it was like bearish, 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 bearish. It's like, woo. And we didn't even, I was in here. So annoying. I got taken out of BE here, and I was short. There's the. I must have had that level on. Expecting these lows to go. Anyway, just got too late for me. Couldn't stay up, managed trade. But it's so clean. So clean. Do I think it can be automated? Well, I think so, yeah, because obviously the algo. The algo is mechanical, right? So, yeah, I do think it can be added. Obviously, EMA is easy. Yeah. Well done, bud. A lot of people done for the day today. It's amazing. That's amazing. Fucking yes. Oh, I'm so pleased. Alexander's had a great day. He smashed it. He's coming back. I'm made up on the top rocks. You're killing it. Pickles. Get in there. I don't know how Peter's doing. And I've seen in the Discord that Chisel Led took a week off. He's come back, got his head right. Boom. Doing well. Yes. This is what we want to see. Get in there soon, Peter. Yes. Yes, indeed. I mean, it's just super clean, right? Super clean. Don't need that anymore. I mean, the crazy thing is the return to the open here, yeah? Like, very, very high probability of returning to the open, but nothing is given as that. Oh, pickles. So Euro USD, it's getting there. So we're on CL, right? Bearish probability. There is still 73% probability of more lows. Right. Looks like more lows. Taking this low. Would have been a nice trade. We had our diagonal price action, right? We're below the zero line, correcting up. Let's go. How's copper? Yes. We were talking about copper selling off, right? When we were around here. Gold switching bearish, going under the zero line. Not looking very strong. But we have obviously... No, we haven't. And I've said obviously again. Someone punch me. We haven't taken the low of the previous hour yet, right? Nothing exciting about gold. It's corrective bullish. So we're expecting that bearish hour. No problem. Tesla. Come above the zero line. Corrected again. Taking this high. Our low is in segment 1. 60% probability of this being our low. We switched market structure here as well. We took the low, we took the high again. See what Tesla can do. It's not looking very strong, but anyway. Yes, still motoring. It's just... Nothing yet. 15 seconds is under. 10 seconds is under. Everything is under. Now we are starting to see some potential weakness, right? But nothing nothing enough yet. Remember, we're on the 3 hour, right? Here. There's still an 84% probability of more bearish action on the 3 hour. This is just the middle. Now often on the middle of the kind of sequence we can come up a bit. But there's still an 84% probability of bearish. Yeah. Low, sorry, 52% probability on the 3 hour. I need to go up time frame, so bear me a second because I'm only on the 15 second. That's not enough data. There we go, 62%. Let's go up again. 67%. Low yet to come. We've still got more probability down there. That's on the 3 hour, right? 2 hours nearly done. 2 hours still got 81%. End of the 2 hour. 2 hour must have just started. Yeah. So our 2 hour, it's our first hour in the 2 hour, right? We're using 10 segments. So like on an hour, it's 6 minutes, it'll be 12 minutes, right? So segment 1, there. 4. And we're taking it again. So very, very high probability. This is our high. And we have a 65% probability that this is our high until here. I will say 66, make it easier. Don't be long in this. Do you know what? It's been great seeing people being able to kind of come on to come to the Discord. Just openly share. Give some feedback. Give some support. I like it. It's nice. Quite mature. Everyone's behaving ourselves. No idiots. I like. I think ES is just. I don't think NQ's got any yet. Let's wait until we see at least the hour start flipping, right? Even like candle mark structure. Don't do anything. People got wrecked today. Yeah. Should we have a little play? I'm going to do 20 minutes rather than 15. And 15-second chart. That was 15 months, that's why. Penis. Sorry. Let me just lower this. 4 minutes, right? 6 segments. Every 4 minutes. .20-minute segments, that's what I'm doing. So that would be till the hour, right? End of the 50 minutes, something like that. What is this? Interesting. So on the 15-minute, very similar. Sorry, 20-minute. I'll give it a... It's a little bit better. $63, 60%. I mean, that's 500 candles, right? Pretty, it's quite enough data. Corrective bearish. Actually, I want that to be the 20-minute. Still bearish. 20, 40, and an hour. Okay, now. Same. How's 6B played out? Very nice. Probability is not in our favour at this point, right? We've got 5 minutes left. We just expect it to close under here, right? Super corrective, same thing again, right? Do not bet against this pan. You lose when you bet against that pan. You see this, and you're against it, get the fuck out of your trade. And you see that, get out. Unless you're short. Right? It's okay the other way. You're long. See lower, bearish, bearish, and then we start bullish, right? Corrective. Even though there's a little bit. Sometimes you can't see anything, but when you start getting the volume in. Will we just get our low in the last segment? Yeah, my nose. The answer is no. I like that. Until the alignment shows. I like that. I like that. Not sure what this is. That was a bit messy. How many people went long? Right, saw that like, quick, let's go. Yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna nick that now. Copy. It's great. Love that. Love that. You need to write a book. Your trading system only works if you're willing to listen to it. Otherwise, enjoy your red fucking day. I love that. I love it. I could have that on a naughty t-shirt, a red one that I have to wear if I've been naughty. Red day. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I keep saying obviously, there needs to be a kick button where you can push it and it electrocutes me or gives me a slap in the face. I need to stop saying it. It's winding me up. There is nothing yet saying we're going up. Do not try and catch this. We have nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it will. Look, this is the 15-second chart and we're still bearish. There is nothing. Nothing. Calling for you to go long. And anyone who's catching longs, order now and receive your free electric shocker. People would love it, right? If you got access to electrocute me live on YouTube, and then maybe the channel would be successful. Oh, another big candle. Good, man. You deserve it. Worked hard. Patience. Waited. Executed to your plan. You fucking deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Kicking ass. We're not going long, are we? Not yet. The 20-minute finishes bearish. 20-minute, strong bearish. 40-minute, strong bearish. 1 hour, strong bearish. 2 hour, strong bearish. 3 hour, strong bearish. Nothing. No longs. No longs. New hour on 6B. What, those two trades? How do I call it when it's time to call it quits for the day? I normally only take like 1 or 2 trades anyway. Because normally when you've waited for that setup, you kind of get it, and then once you've got it, it's more about maximizing the trade, and that's more of the issue, I think, kind of making sure that you capture the move than having to constantly trade. I think that's where like this whole sexiness of trading the 15-second and the lower time frames causes a lot of problems, because the opportunity to trade comes up more. I think kind of, yeah, I mean, maybe like there's a couple of trades in a day might take, but other than that, I try and capture that move, waiting for that one move, waiting for that right trade, and just try and do that every day, rather than try and trade loads in a day. I think getting comfortable sitting in front of the charts without having to execute is a really, really big thing. I know, like my mum, one of the things that she struggles with is the part of trading that she enjoys is like she enjoys the emotions going through of trading, and yeah, when you're then trading to get enjoyment out of it, I think that's wrong. Peace, like enjoy chilling, watching the charts, taking your time, it's all good. But when it's like dopamine hit from trading, that's when it's like got to lock that in. That's only going to destroy you. And unfortunately, that is one of the hardest things. Like I've you know, over the years, that was definitely when I first started trading, something that I had to really work on. And it's even harder when you're not thinking straight. Things are going on, you're tired, you get in front of the charts and you're just like looking for a trade instead of waiting. I think that's the way, isn't it? Stop looking for a trade and wait for it. Alexander, turn that into something that sounds nice. So 6B, we can see that we've leveled out, right? Level. Starting to come up. We still got a strong bearish though on the pound, right? But here's our high, and we're already at it. So this is our. So now we've switched market structure. Previous hour high, right? So we switched bullish. So there's our first indication for 6B that we might be going bullish. Yeah. 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 Walking away. Really important. Yes. Being okay with not being in the trade. Yeah. Good CL. Wasn't our 3 hour against us? I think it was. So Euro USD does the same. I was waiting for this on Euro USD, right? We come down, we bottom out, we then take the high, albeit a wick, but we take the high. So right now gives us that potential bullishness. Gold didn't take the low, did take the high. Want to see that, right? Gold. Or this. Should see that if we're following what we are. We're expecting Tesla to carry on bullish, right? Right now, nothing for Tesla, giving us any bearishness. Your 50-50 on the algo is not great, but we're still taking higher. We haven't taken this high yet. It'd be interesting to see. Obviously, here's the low. I said it again. Electrocute me. Right. Starting to transition back to bearish. I like that short. All lower time frames still bearish. We're 7 minutes in. Right, we've taken this low. We're on 20 minutes now looking at our data. So right now, we're still expecting this to be our high. Statistically, that would give us 73% probability this is our high. We take the low here. Each segment is 12 minutes. Ooh, no, sorry. We're only 7 minutes in. I'm on the 15 second. Is that right? Have I done that right? 20 minutes. No. It's not 12 minutes. Each segment is 4 minutes. There's 4. So segment 1, we can take the low. So we're expecting bearish, right? And 73%. We expect this low to go. Oh, what did I do? Held down the wrong button. That's what I did. So there's your 50% tap there. Now we're blue, which isn't great, but again, that would have aligned. Look, everything is bearish, all 3 time frames. Bang. Same thing. Over and over again on any time frame. I hope no one went long. Wow. Super bearish. Right, 6B. Okay, 9 minutes. Okay, we've taken the previous high. This is our open. So we've got a high and we've got a low. We're still bearish on the hourly, right? So the algo hasn't switched yet. Our first indication, though, is market structure's changed. We're still not above the 0 line yet. We can see the 15 seconds come up and above. 30 seconds come up and above. We'll see. Possibility of them coming up. Trendy Friday, yeah. Very, very trendy Friday. Whew. See how Bitcoin's doing. It's going to switch back bullish. Let's see if we can take this high. Wow. CL took the low and took the high. I think our 3 hour was corrective, and this was the end of the 3 hour. Sure. It was opposing. USD definitely gives us that confirmation. Switching candle structure. Copper's going bearish. See this logo, but potentially yeah, starting to bend up, right? Yes, looks more leveling out and keep back up inside. About 8 minutes left. Good sign of potentially reversing will be us failing to put in another low. Right now there's still 75% probability of a low. Really interested to see whether we take this high. So obviously this is a wick down, right? In the higher time frame. See that? That's a wick down. Come down, wick up. We've come back down into the wick, roughly 50%. This will be a fair value gap on the higher time frame. An inverse fair value gap, obviously here. This is what a lot of people trade. Once you take a previous period's low, like the daily or something like that, they'll look for that trade and then targeting. I think it'd be this high, wouldn't it? I don't think it'd be this high. Same fractal playing out, but we think data showing the more likely to take the low. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if we'd have done this earlier on, then possibly. In fact, to be fair, we take the low, right? There's the open. We took the low and returned to the open. So that bit of data is done, right? RTY. What's RTY? Am I being stupid? Oh, Russell. Is that the symbol, RTY? Yeah. just going to move up the higher time frames. I'm not going to use the 20 minutes here, okay? When did the 2 hours start? Okay, well, everything's more likely to be bearish this out. So even the hour, right? So we start this hour. It's corrective bullish. It's still in the favour of being bearish. This is the open for the hour. This will be interesting. 2 hour is bearish. 3 hour is bearish. Sequence 1. In line with the higher time frame as well. We're in the last hour of the 3 hour. There's a 3 hour start, right? 1, 2, 3. Still a 60% probability of more lows. 2 hour has still got 72%, and the 1 hour has still got a 92% probability. But the 1 hour is obviously given us that highs. But we haven't yet had the first 20 minutes. So right now, you'd need to see this high now stay in the next 2 minutes. And that'd be it. And then we'll return down. It's going to be interesting. Weakening of the trend. Not quite yet gone bearish. That is beautiful though, right? Love that. And that. Hang on. And that. Breakdown, breakdown. See you later. Want to see that high locked in now, right? If the higher time frame is going to play out, really want to see that lock in. That's our first sign. We haven't yet taken the market structure. Obviously, we've gone. I've said it again. Electrocute me. We've gone blue, so obviously we're now retracing, but really that needs to stay locked in. Oh. $20 minutes is up now. Remember what we said about the 20 minutes? If we're going to flip, taking that data out at the top. Switching bullish. Good reversal, right? Reversal candle. Ooh, maybe. We are only in segment 2. So obviously from an hourly point of view, we don't take any highs in segment 2. We take the low, and that gives us a more statistical edge for the hourly to be bearish. Said for the Russell, we want this to be our high for this hour now. Locked it in, done. Even that I'd use as a stop. We're expecting this low to go. If all the data's going to play out. See how you're doing. Okay, this is great, right? We took the previous candle high. We're coming up. We're still strong on the trend. We're expecting this high to go. If this high goes, statistically, that gives us that probability that we're bearish this hour, right? It gives us our open, our low. What would be interesting is if we do that market structure again. Maybe we get another short. Yeah, there we go. Euro's done it. When we saw this, we were like, Euro level out, take the high. Give us a little bit of retracement. Our next 5-minute liquidity is at the top here. You can see when we've come up like this, right? We're taking highs all the way from this point. We put in a high, the indicator gives it you. We take that high, and at that moment on, these are all protected. See how none of them are taken. We then take out those, giving us the initial idea we could go through. Take these. Right now we haven't taken any other higher liquidity, but we've got all this space. So we'll have to engineer it. I think what we'll see is we'll create some sort of high or low. We'll see whether we take it, or we might just come up and come straight back through here. And this will be the high. We'll see. Well, not this one, but around here. Let's see what gold wants to do now. It's going to switch. It's been very static. There's our Tesla run, right? There's our copper run. Ooh. See how that's the opposing. Bullish. I don't like this. I reckon it probably will go. There it is. There is now more statistically that these might not play out, right? Giving us that potential reversal point where we fail to put in that low again. We'll see. Obviously, our candle high is all the way up here. It's a long way to go, but it's a good start. NQ on the hourly. Let's go back to the hourly. Messing around on the lower time frames. So our 3 hours is still very bearish on a sequence 1, right? Oh, fuck. Let's get rid of that. Don't like any idea of that going anywhere. Looking very what we want to see. Bearish, 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 strong bearish. Here's our previous high. Obviously this hour might not play out how we want it, but 3 hour. This is the last hour of the 3 hour. This is our 2 hour high, right? Same point as well. Two still got a 69% probability of another low. I don't think. Oh, we've got 26 minutes. Don't know, right? This might be a little bit more bullish, but ES is not looking strong. NQ just looks like we're going to break down again, put in another low. So right now we've obviously got our low here from a point of view on the hourly. So if we're going to go bullish, we expect this to be our low. Our high is in segment 2. It's not super strong, right? You too, bud. Oh, does it? Russell reverses first. Sorry, mate, I should have read that. Maybe we can get some sort of structure going, right? New hour. Takes the high of this hour. Maybe that gives us that 2 hour, 3 hour end. And then we'll see. One hour hasn't flipped bearish. Surprisingly. Bitcoin takes the high. Flips bullish as well. Comes up to that 0 line. We take that high. 6B coming up. It's our low. %. 29 minutes. It's very early. Obviously everything's still bearish, but yeah. What have you got with you? Bearish on the algo. EMAs have just crossed. Market structure's bullish. Just wait. Is that going to hold? Gone red. It's looking nice. Everything was bully. And obviously trend AI is bearish, but we've got things are still. Yes, gives a buy signal as well. Have we got a bottom? Do we have a bottom? I don't think so. NQ can just be one of those days where it's just relentless. I've still got plenty of time though. It's definitely not going to return to the open. Where is it? Up here? Around here? Here? There it is. There's the open. That'd be one bullish run. But it is the first time that we've been red all the way. It's our first buy signal. We have got nothing confirming we're ready to return though. We have not yet even taken market structure. It is way too early. So yeah, told it. Breaking down. There we go. Gold switched, so gold's taken the low. That's great. And we've come under the zero line. We can get a transition. Could be a good trade in the net. Could be a good trade coming on gold. Keep an eye on that. That would have been nice. Right, we can break down. Let's go and put our new low in. Take all them people who are long. Nothing I can tell on that price action. Nothing giving me anything, I can't really say. Other than we'll wait and see. Oh, that was flashing there. What was that before? Still all bearish. Sequence 1 on them all. Ah, corrective. Strong bearish. Nothing for us. Any longs. No longs. No longs. No longs. and take that low. Let's go for the low. Come on. I mean, statistically, we really shouldn't do it this hour. But the higher time frames are calling for it. 2 hour and 3 hour finish this hour, and they're calling for their low in this hour. Let's see if the Owlie's going to let them. Come on. Have you got enough in you to take the low? So yeah, lads. 6B's holding. Euro's broken up. See you later, Tesla. See you later, Copper. Is our low? Woo! That would have been a great trade. Will ES take the low? Close. Russell. Starting to hold now. Below the Vibs though. We haven't created any down here to say that we hold or reverse on. Nothing on the 15. Came back up and tagged that one though. Straight back down. Nope. Here comes the low. Come on, get it gone. Coming back above these and holding these would be possible. Right, this is why we trade Max Algo, because like everything is giving us direction, clarity. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, bearish, 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 bearish. Strong A, trend AI, bearish, right? Market structure, bearish. We took the low here. Highs up here. We have nothing bullish. This has just started, but it's way down. We want to see like 6B, even 6B is taking the low again. But we want to see like that. First thing we want to see is leveling out, taking the previous hour's high. Yeah, Euro did that, right? But we're still bearish. You can do it for a couple of hours and then switch back bearish and we get a lovely short. Lovely short. So, You know, just watch your USD. There goes that liquidity low gone. Tesla's still looking very bullish. We'll see. A little bit of a retracement. Maybe this is our liquidity low that we take. Right. Let's see. Come on, NQ. Take the low. Take the low. Take the low. Who went long and got wiped out? Do not go long until everything is aligning with Max Algo. Because it has kept you out of all anything. Anyone lost today going long, it's because they didn't have Max Algo. Yes! The secret. Corrective. The secret. So, it's all there. Still short. Nice. See what liquidity we've got. There's our next liquidity low, right? Here, this line. Not saying it's going to go all the way down there, but that's the next level. I'll put a price label on it. Right, a fair value gap on the hourly. Could it be? 4 hour? There we go. Interested in this level here. There's a previous gap. This is our first level of resistance, basically, that I found. This is nice. So if it breaks up, it's creating a VIB. Still back under the zero line. Create one on the 1 minute. Anything there? Creating another one. Could have held that off. Let's have a look. Okay, 3 hour, 2 hour, and 1 hour have completed their low, right? In high probability time. So now the 3 hour and when we start the new hour, they're going to get a new. So we're going to go into a sequence 4 on the hourly. We're going to go into a sequence 3 and a sequence 2 on the 3 hour. Be surprised to come all the way down here and not tap that. He's not putting in a new low. Yes, he's putting in a new low. Opening up a bearish fib. Did we do anything on the 1 minute? 5 minute? No. Get down there, get in that, grab that liquidity. Right, guys, that's going to be me for today. I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's been a good day. We've kept clean. We've kept out of them. We've been on the right side of the market, and that's all we can ask for. I've enjoyed 6B today. Interesting. I'm going to keep that on my chart. Let's see. Remember we flip bullish. Interesting. Even copper. I'm enjoying seeing copper. It's been so bearish. It's been unreal. Starting to look like we might... Great call, obviously, on the Russell. Seeing the Russell potentially give us that bottom before before the others. The only thing that I'd say is this looks like we might be putting some sort of, maybe it's very early, corrective up into sort of this level. This is pure speculation. Obviously we haven't got any data on this. Pure speculation. Pure speculation. We have started to transition. I mean, we've gone weak. We're starting to transition. We are all bearish. Just don't see anything other than downside for everything. NQ coming back down. See if we tap these levels. See what it does when it gets around here. This is a level where we could hold, right? If we come below this level, you can expect price to hold it and drop. Like I said, I'd be really surprised if we don't at least test this level. And we got 5 more minutes. Oh, we got 9 more minutes. So, highest probability segment for the hour to put in another low. 53% on the bearish side. Can it? Does it want to? Holding those VIBs on the 15-second. This is what I was thinking when I switch back across. This is very straight, right? That was open. It's now filled. Come above. Tap. This is open. Maybe we don't put in that new low. Oh, go on. Go on. Go on. Yes. Get down there. Open in another VIB maybe. It's fighting though, right? Right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll get out of here. Thanks for joining me, guys. Take care.